Merry Christmas, everybody. It's 2017, and I love you all, each and every one. I'm going to read for you The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were all hung with the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter nap, when out on the roof there arose such a clatter. I rose from my bed to see what was the matter. To what was the matter, and away to the window I flew like a sash. Threw open the shutters and pushed up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midnight to all that was below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old elk driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it had to be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dancer, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On come on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As the leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had hung on his back, and he looked like a peddler, just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings. Then he turned with a jerk, and laying his finger the side of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."